excited to be here with you, Christina, and you have a 30-minute meal for us, and we love that.
So today we are making a Mongolian pork. So you may have heard of Mongolian beef or Mongolian chicken, but we're doing it with pork. And I have a pork tenderloin, and we're just gonna cut this into about 1-inch pieces. So I like to just trim this fat layer off here, and it's sometimes easier to just work with it in chunks. But we're gonna start breaking that down, removing any excess fat that may be on there. We don't want that. And pork tenderloin is pretty lean. There's not a lot of fat, so usually just if you see some on the edge, that's really the only place you'll have to trim it off. And you could be as flexible as you want. If you have pork chops left over, cut those up. You could even use a whole pork chop with the sauce. The sauce is what makes this recipe.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we're gonna just get a Ziploc bag together. This is my little handy dandy Ziploc bag holder.
She always has great gadgets.
When you cook a lot, you learn what makes your job easier. So I'm just gonna get that ready. And then in the Ziploc bag, I'm going to add some cornstarch. So just plain old cornstarch. This is gonna put a nice coating on our pork. It's gonna keep it from drying out too much as we cook it. It kind of protects it so your meat stays nice and juicy.
Okay.
And then we're gonna season up the pork a bit with it. I'm just using my all-purpose seasoning blend for that. Then in she goes, right? We're just gonna toss it right in to the cornstarch. And then just toss it around so that everybody gets a coating.
You can smell that seasoning. It smells
right?
so good.
The garlic and the onion. All right, so we're gonna set this aside. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna get our pork cooking.
All right, let's do it.
So I'm gonna add a little bit of canola oil to the pan. And then we're going to take our pork out of the cornstarch. I like to use a slotted spoon for this, just to easily get off any of that excess cornstarch.
Are we doing this on like a medium heat?
Yeah, like a medium high. We're gonna want them to brown. We're gonna test it to see if it's done. Now I always test my meat using a meat thermometer, just to be sure. We're looking for 140, and that is there.
Great.
So we're gonna go ahead and get the pork out of the pan. Okay, so we are going to set that aside, and we're going to move on. We're gonna leave everything in this pan because this is all flavor right here. So we're gonna keep that. To our pan, we're going to add some grated ginger. So this is a ginger root. Have you ever cooked with ginger?
No,
Fresh ginger?
I have not.
Okay, we're using fresh ginger. It looks scary, it looks gnarly.
Yeah.
But it's just a root, so we just have to remove that outer layer. And I just like to take a spoon and grate the spoon over the edge, and it'll peel that outer layer
nice.
right
It comes
off.
off pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, nice and easy. And I love the smell of fresh ginger. So you're not gonna use the ground ginger for this. We wanna use fresh. The easiest way to do it is to grate it. So I just have a rasp grater, and we're just gonna run that right over the rasp grater into our pan. And then to that, we're going to add some garlic. And this doesn't need long, maybe like 10 seconds, just until you smell it. Okay, that's good. We have a good aroma going on here. So now we're going to work on getting those bits up. So I'm gonna add some soy sauce here.
Okay.
And a little bit of water and some brown sugar for
nice.
Sweetness. So I'm just gonna run the spoon along the bottom and just work up those pieces, because that is all that coating from the pork, the cornstarch coating. It's going to help thicken our sauce. So we're just going to let this reduce a little bit. It's gonna hang out here, do its thing. We're gonna bring it to a simmer, and then we'll be good to go.
All right. Well, it looks like it's done.
Yes, our sauce is just about ready here. We're going to transfer our pork back in, along with any juices that are on the plate here. Everything's cooked through. We're just getting everything coated in the sauce and working on getting that sauce a little thicker.
Now we have some rice here.
Yes, this is just some plain cooked rice. Use whatever you like, and we're just going, this is how I like to plate it.
Yeah.
I like to just pile it on top of the rice.
What a nice meal.
Right?
I love it.
It's like takeout, homemade takeout.
Yeah.
Faster than it takes to order it.
Yeah, right.
And go get it or have it delivered. Okay, now we can't leave all this deliciousness in the pan. So over she goes.
Perfect.
All right. Do you want to add a little bit of green onion and some sesame seeds on top there?
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Perfect. And then I like to add the sesame seeds, just a nice little touch, a little crunch. Perfect.
Oh, look at how nice this looks, Christina.
And that's it. I don't even think that was 30 minutes.
No, not at all. That's nice and
quick and easy. Want to go in for a taste?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. There's so much flavor. And a little bit of sesame and
The ginger.
the ginger. Let me tell you something, it's very moist too. It's tender, it's not dry
That's
at
from
all.
that cornstarch coating. It does double duty.
Delicious.
Great 30-minute meal.
Christina, tell everyone how they can get the recipe.
Sure, so you can get this recipe as well as dozens others on my website, itisakeeper.com.
Terrific. Thank you so much, Christina. I think we're going to dig in again.
We are.
All right.